Hi there everyone, this is Apple Manansala from the new channel. We are here at the HIMSCON or Healthcare Information Management of the Philippines and Services conference happening here at Metro Manila, particularly here at the Bonifacio Halls of Shangri-La the Fort in BGC. We are very honored to welcome to all of you a way to communicate with, of course, the organization behind this event, which is the Healthcare Information Management Association of the Philippines President, and at the same time, the Director and Senior Vice President and COO of Advanced World Solutions Incorporated. We have Mr. Vincent Remo. Sir, good morning. Kumusta po kayo?
Good morning, and thank you for having me, and welcome to HIMSCON.
Ayan. So sir, how's HIMSCON for the past 2 days so far?
Well, I'm also surprised and amazed actually at the turnout of the crowd. The context of that is that we had a relatively bad weather yesterday, and people braved the storm. They came over here, and it was overall a successful event. There's a lot of learning sessions that were conducted. There were a lot of key takeaways for all the stakeholders, like in the area of business, technology, human resource. So it's an all-encompassing conference for us.
So I'd like to, a lot of people who are watching us for sure on the new channel and also from the other platforms where this will be released are curious, what do you guys do in HIMSCON and who are the people involved in this kind of conference?
All right, so first, maybe what we do as HIMAP, we are an association of companies who are involved in serving mostly the US, North American market in terms of supporting the operations, the healthcare operations outside of the Philippines, taking care of patient information, managing. That's why it's called healthcare information management. It's more of processing the data and the information of the patients and of the hospitals and even insurance companies who are involved in delivering care for patients outside the Philippines, in the US in particular. HIMSCON is a gathering of the experts, the industry stalwarts, those who are involved in even in the business side and the operations side of the healthcare information management services. The conference itself focuses on, of course, introducing what the US healthcare system is all about and how the Philippines and the Philippine-based companies play a central role in terms of delivering care to the patients in the United States and global clients, if I may say so.
Just for me, because apart from the new channel, I actually operate also a business process outsourcing company, but we do more creatives and digital management and marketing. But it's very surprising that there is such thing as just focus on the services for healthcare.
Yeah, healthcare would, it's the whole patient journey from the time that a patient would like to inquire for a schedule. For example, there are companies who are handling those calls here as part of the contact center of the client. There's also the more detailed coding and billing of the patient charts when they are receiving the services or undergoing procedures in the hospitals. And in the US, the healthcare system there is covered. I mean, all these healthcare services are covered by insurance companies, and this requires a lot of paper processes. I mean, documentation processes, and these documentation processes follows certain standards and should comply with HIPAA, which is related to information privacy, as well as making sure that all the eligibility requirements are met. So all of those things, those set of those complex processes are actually being handled by Filipino talent who have been trained to do the job well as who have been certified to be accredited as the actual workforce for the United States.
Sir, what are the key initiatives right now of HIMAP to strengthen the Philippine position as the leader in that particular healthcare outsourcing sector or industry?
Yeah, we have taken a lot of steps over the years, and of course we were not able to do it on our own, so we received a lot of support and help from our government. And the initiatives that we are taking right now are focused on, two major pillars. One is promoting the Philippines as a destination for partnering or outsourcing these kinds of work, the healthcare information management services to the Philippines. So we need to promote Philippines as that destination. And on the other side of things, on the other side of the spectrum, we have to make sure that talent is available, capable talent is available. So those two aspects are what we are focusing on. For the first one, on the promotion, we have been working together with DTI as well as DICT, PEZA as well, in joining or actually organizing a business mission to the United States. We bring in several companies. We do what we call a US roadshow, culminating in our participation in an annual event in the United States called HIMSS, which is actually focused on these types of services and technology that's being used for delivering these services. On the talent side, we are in partnership also with DICT for the Philippine Skills Framework, and also with TESDA for a lot of training that we somehow provide and organize, not necessarily provide, but organize for the member companies here, and that's being sponsored by TESDA, so that we would be able to produce the right number and the right level of talent that would be needed by the industry.
Actually, that's a very extensive already, sir, no? From the source or the companies that you're gonna partner to the resources that we have to provide, so that we will be able to support whatever requirement there is from other countries that will be supported by the companies here.
Right. And we have been focused so far on the North American market, but of course we are always open to other markets. It's just that, of course, there's a challenge on the differences in terms of the healthcare systems among different countries. So on top of this promotion activities or promotion-based or promotion-related initiatives, we're also looking at how companies would be able to stabilize their operations here in the Philippines. Ease of doing business is always a hot topic in all of the discussions, and we in HIMAP, we are also trying to have our voice heard with all the government partners that we have so far, and we're quite fortunate to have a lot of support from them. And together with, of course, our mother organization, the IBPAP, we are somehow trying to shape the industry and the policies that would make our industry better one and then positioned for growth over the next few years.
I was gonna ask that, sir, picking up from that, but you already answered my question. That like how is this, like, where does this organization sit in with the IBMAP? But aside from that, I wanted to ask, like, how big is the membership right now of the group?
Well, if you talk about the number of companies, it's less than 100 still as of this time, but we are growing. And the reason for the growth is, of course, the growth in the business. And in terms of numbers, the recent IBPAP figures show that on the healthcare information management services side, as of the latest figure, I think it's 2023, we're between 180 to 190,000 FTEs, meaning individuals who are employed in this industry. And it's growing, and you always have the multiplier effect of ×2 and 2.5 somehow, meaning opportunities provided to the Filipino people is there. So we're just happy that we are able to provide this to the Philippines, contribute to the growth of the country, to the GDP, by doing the things that we do best and the things that we love. The rules of the game, they're always changing. There'd be new policies or new laws that would be enforced by our client on the client side.